Hey, this is Tom Challan, and I want to personally welcome you here, whether you just came in from one of a live call that I just did and you're checking out what's happening with our Bootcamp or the Elite Networker University that we put together. Literally, I'm going to show you something that's been 2 years in constructing some of the best courses when it comes to taking your business to the next level when it comes to recruiting. Now, it starts with the live recruiting bootcamp, and let me show you what that looks like. So the live recruiting bootcamp, some of the top networkers in the entire world have gone through this bootcamp, multiple 6- and 7-figure earners, and people that are just stuck. They want to learn how to get momentum. They want to learn how to consistently enroll 2 people a month, maybe 2 people a week, or maybe for some of you, maybe even 1 or 2 on a daily basis. We learned how to do it on extreme part-time hours. Look, almost every professional athlete and high-level business people have a coach. There's one thing that I'm extremely good at. It's teaching you how to have a breakthrough when it comes to recruiting. That's why we've been doing these boot camps for almost 8 years. So let me just give you an idea, real quick snapshot, again, what that looks like. So the first thing is accountability. We have a coaching and accountability system where myself and my incredible wife keep you accountable to find out how many people are you calling, warm market, cold market, meeting people out and about, online lead generation, building your own brands. No matter how you prospect, I know the numbers, and I can look at where you're at, and more importantly, show you the exact place that you should be based on the hours that you're working your business. So accountability is very big. Now here's one of the most important parts is live role playing. We go through a role playing session where you can hear me prospect, and I can even hear you, or I prospect with other people on the line, your peers in multiple companies throughout the entire network marketing industry. Now, why is this crucial? Because most people, what I found when they're recruiting, they think they're doing it just like me or just like their upline or just like a pro, but they don't know that they don't know that they don't know they're talking too much. They're talking too little. They're too strong. They're pitching. They're selling. They're too quiet. They're self-sabotaging with how bad they sound on the phone. I don't know how else to say it. But people don't know that they sound like they're reading the script perfectly. They sound like they're saying the exact way you're supposed to say it. But the reality is most people on your team are not getting results when it comes to recruiting. So what I do and what you can listen in on is listening to live role play and how I fine tune. Listen, being a pro is all about minor adjustments. The boot camp is the best place to get those minor adjustments. So we're going to sharpen the skills. Every call that we do, and it's usually on a Tuesday morning at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard for about an hour or so. Now, if you cannot make it because you got to work or you've got other prior engagements, all of them are on an MP3 and you get the download the very next day. So you still get all the content of the live boot camp. Now, normally the boot camp's $247. Depending on when you're seeing this, we're doing an early bird special for it, so it's $100 off. It's one of the lowest rates we've ever done it for because we want to help the network marketing industry. We want to help you. And we want this to be replicatable because, look, you don't want to do this boot camp alone. You want to bring your team in as well. Now, this is the boot camp, but I'm going to share with you something. This is option 1, but this is what I put this together. It's called the Elite Networker University. Now, this is what's taken me 2 years to put together because I put together, my ultimate goal is to build a 1 million person team. And what would I need to do? What would you need to do if you want to build a 1,000 person team, 10,000 person team, 100, maybe even 1 million? What would that look like? Look, it's not just a getting started training. It's not just a super Saturday. It's not just an upline team calls once in a while. What it takes is very methodical, very strategic from someone like myself that has learned how to build multiple teams into the tens of thousands of people. And I wanted to put together into modules, step by step, where you actually get certified every time you finish one of the modules. Let me walk you through this and show you exactly what I mean. All right, so here's what you get. Now, you're going to get, if you sign up for the Elite Networker University, you're going to get 3 of my boot camps for free. Now, the next 3 that are coming up, depending on when you're watching this, is February, April, and June. Now, if for some reason you don't make these 3, I do them periodically throughout the entire year, and you're going to get 3 of them that you can choose to pick. So if you can't make February, you could still do April, June, or again, we do other courses throughout the year for the boot camp alone. And remember, that's a $247 right there. All right, so we got and we talk about the accountability, the skill sharpening. You get the MP3. We already talked about that. Now, here's the fun part. With the Elite Network University, and again, this is a certified course. You're actually going to get a certification as an Elite Networker. This first module, most of it is around recruiting. Now, you're going to get 8 of my very best courses that I've put together over the last 8 years. Now, let me show you what that looks like. Number 1, this is Breakthrough, how to get rid of, look, I could teach you how to recruit. I could teach a skill set. But what I've learned, the biggest reason why 90+% of people in network marketing don't do anything, they're stuck. They're not even starting at the starting line. They join your business, they pay the money, they go through the getting started training, and that's it. Why? Because of fear, doubt, self-sabotage, and so much more. Look, I know how to help people get rid of the fear, get rid of the doubt, get rid of the self-sabotage so they can start on the starting line and crush their home-based business. Now, another module that you'll get with this is Keys to Leverage. Now, this is a lot of fun because I'm not about just making money, recruiting, working. I'm about leverage, creating wealth for you, your team, but doing it while having a life. And the only way to do that is to learn basic grassroots skills on how to leverage. Now, this isn't about high-level internet marketing. It's not about super advanced internet attraction marketing type strategies. This is what I've learned over the last many years to help me recruit 2 people a day by working 2 to 3 hours a day. Do you guys catch that? Recruiting 2 people a day, working 2 to 3 hours max per day when it comes to prospecting. It's all around leverage. All right, so let's go. Then you get the 3-step map. This is the entire plan of how to connect, share, and start. This is an advanced version of how to connect with lots of different people and a step-by-step game plan on how to, the simplest model, again, that helped me from struggling to being a top recruiter. Rubber meets the road. I have live role-playing and live dials. So it's role-play after role-play after role-play. The best ones that we've ever done with different scenarios of warm market, cold market. And when it comes to refinement and practicing, drilling, taking action, practicing, drilling, taking action, this is one more step on how to be a pro because you can listen again to a lot of different actual live recordings of our best role-playing that we've ever done. Now, how many of you ever had someone say, well, I don't know who to talk to? You know what, I'm not an internet marketer, or I'm not a blogging expert yet. I'm not a video person yet. What do? Well, I learned how to take away every excuse, and I put together a course that was one of our best-selling courses ever called Unlimited Personal Prospecting. So I go through multiple ways, over 8 ways, on how to perfect the art of recruiting and how to attract the highest quality people that you can possibly find, like manually connecting with people on social media, how to connect with people out and about like a pro so you don't feel like a salesperson. It's just really simple and natural. How to reach out to professionals, and so many other ways. How to do leads effectively, how to generate leads. Very simple. Again, all grassroots methods. Let's go to Local Recruiting Explosion. Now, this is a module. I do have this recorded, but I might even do it live for you. This is something I want to redo live. But this alone is probably worth $1,000. I believe one of the best ways to build a local or nationwide recruiting explosion is by directly connecting with professionals. I focus on how do you build locally with the highest quality people that you do not have to pay $1 for advertising. This alone will pay for your entire Elite Networker University. People skills for prospecting. Look, there's about 4 major personalities. And if you learn how to speak their language when it comes to prospecting specifically, when you learn how to connect like a pro, you will be able to increase your recruiting ratio like crazy. This, again, is worth the whole course. And then my favorite, and this is kind of the foundation, is how did I go from taking 3 years to become a 6-figure earner to doing it within a few months and being able to duplicate that to my team? It's learning how to maximize your potential. How do you have the best year is by having your best month, by having your best week, and then focusing on a day-by-day, hour-by-hour, I got too excited, hour-by-hour, how you focus on being the best that you were called to be in your network marketing business. Look, professional athletes, golfers, Tiger Woods, Michael Jordans of the day, they focus on being the best that they can be. Being in our career, our profession of network marketing, pays us really well if you treat it like you're a pro. And having your best year starts with your best day. And there's some strategies that I've learned that will bury your competition. I mean, it will look like you're the fastest growing person in your company if, keyword is if you apply these strategies. Now with this, you're going to get our very first live event, and it's in San Diego, May 21st and 22nd. It is the Elite Networker live event. Now this ticket is going to be $247. If you become an Elite member, now this is only for those of you that pay for the year. Okay, so if you pay up front, this is a bonus, okay? And I'm telling you, this first one, the first one's always the most magical one. This is the one that you want to be at. Plus, it's in beautiful San Diego, California here. Now, we added this up. It's actually a lot more than this. But it's literally, if you were to pay for my courses, if you were to pay for everything that we put in here, and I haven't even put in the live courses that we're doing, plus the monthly live coaching that I'm going to be doing, my personal coaching rates right now are about $250 to as much as $500 per hour, depending on the coaching that you get. I do a coaching with you at least once per month with all the Elite members. So it's very intimate, and I go through any part of your business that you're stuck on or that you need help with. So that's a value of $3,000 right now, and I'm telling you, this isn't just one of these sales pitches or whatever you call it. This is real. Kim and I were talking about this. We're probably only going to have this available for the first 100 people. So after the first 100, that is it. This price has to go up because I'm putting on a live event. We're doing live training, my personal time and coaching, and there's so much more that there's so much more that we're putting into this Elite Networker because I want to make this the best training when it comes to recruiting and duplicating in your team. And I wanted to make it affordable for my team, for your teams. I wanted to make this as affordable as you possibly can. And some of you may be saying, there's just no way I can do that. Then you could still make monthly payments. You could still make monthly payments for $97. So I wanted to take away all the excuses. I want as many of you and your team members to go through this. And I'm telling you, your testimonials, the breakthrough of your team, it's going to cut off months, if not years, of the learning curve for you and, more importantly, your team. So this is a work in progress. You're going to keep seeing this page update, but this is what our team and my beautiful wife Kim put together. I'm looking forward to having you as an Elite member. Again, if you pay for the annual upfront, it also saves you $200. So it saves you $200. And you get to come to the course with myself and amazing guest speakers that we're going to have here live, 2-day event in San Diego. So I'm looking forward to seeing you a part of the Elite Networker official launch university. So this is option B. But again, for some reason, you're not ready for that, you could still definitely want to be a part of my boot camp. God bless you and welcome to the Elite Networker University.